Hey my friends, this is Tiasha and I am here with another amazing tip that will help you to lose weight in the most pleasurable way possible. Today I'm going to talk about a simple trick that will help you to reduce your overeating. So in the past, when I was struggling with my own weight loss, I was actually overeating quite a lot. And I don't only mean, like binge eating so much food that your stomach hurts, but also like everyday overeating, just like when you're eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, normal eating. And I was just overeating always, a little bit more than my body actually required. And when I looked back, I saw that there was one common thing to all my overeating situations. I wasn't really present with my food. I didn't eat mindfully. I was always doing something else while I was eating. And after I started clearing this problem and really bring awareness to how I'm eating, everything started to shift. So today I have for you a lot of tips on how you can do that, and I also want to start with 2 side effects of rushed mindless eating. So the first one is that you miss out on pleasure. Eating should be pleasurable. We are designed to enjoy in our food. But you know what happens when you are doing something else when you're eating? You're not really enjoying as much. If you don't believe me, just think back about a moment when you were watching TV when eating chips, for example, or popcorn, and then suddenly you realized, wow, I just ate everything, there is nothing on my plate. When did this happen? And of course you were enjoying, especially at the beginning, the first few bites, but then a lot of that popcorn or chips went unnoticed basically. Maybe you finished the whole bag. And when this happened, it was like, oh man, I finished the whole bag, I ate everything on my plate and I want more. And it's because you didn't get enough pleasure out of food, because you missed out on that pleasure. And that's why you want more, because you never were really satisfied. You need to get that pleasure out of food to get that satisfaction, to be fully satiated. The second negative side effect is that you don't really hear your own body wisdom. So your body is really wise and it's communicating with you all the freaking time. Telling you when you need to eat, when you need to stop, all of those things. And if you are doing something else and if you are not really present with your food, what will happen is that you won't hear your own body wisdom and you will overeat. And then your stomach will hurt and you'll feel like stuffed, right? I did that a lot, my friends. So please know that you're not alone. And so how can you transform it? The first tip I want to give you is don't do anything else while eating. So every time you eat, sit down and just eat in peace. Don't do anything else. Don't scroll on your phone. Don't watch TV. Don't watch YouTube videos. Hopefully you're not eating right now. Well, just eat. Just be present, fully present with your food. The second tip is that you include all of your senses. So, how often do you really look at your food? How often do you touch it? How often do you smell it? I want you from now on to really include all of your senses, and when you're at home alone, eat with your fingers, because that is such an amazing experience. Have this really sensual experience with food. Make it a really beautiful experience for you. Turn on some music, put it on a beautiful plate, put a napkin beside it. Use your best plates, I don't know what's the word, cutlery, I don't know. But yeah, make it a really beautiful experience and just take that time for yourself, because you deserve it. At the end, it's not about having time. It's about making time for the things that are important to us. The third tip is to slow down. Like really slow down your eating experience. I can share with you a story from my childhood actually. When I was eating chocolate, I always take, like a little not a square, but a little piece of it, and I licked it like a lollipop for probably half an hour, and I got so much pleasure out of it. And then as an adult, what I did was I could eat just a whole chocolate bar in like 5 minutes and still didn't feel satisfied. So my third tip is definitely to slow down. The slower you eat, the more pleasure you get out of food, which is just amazing. And my fourth tip is to chew your foods until they turn into liquid. And you know, if you'll be in public, you cannot always be home alone, right? What you can do is that you can at least make sure that you're the slowest one at the table when you eat. Because this will help you to bring awareness to your meals. It will help you to be more mindful about it. So this is my tip for today. It will help you to reduce your overeating significantly. I can promise you that it happens every time I coach my clients. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a like button, thumbs up, and I would love to hear your ideas. What would you like to hear from me? I am teaching about pleasurable weight loss, emotional eating, and stuff like that, but I would love to hear what interests you the most right now. Share in the comments below. And before I forget, the doors to the Freedom Goddess Club will open really soon. This is the membership platform for women that are really ready to stop struggling with food and just experience the most pleasurable weight loss and fall in love, basically, with themselves. So if you're interested in that, the link will be in the description box below. I will now say goodbye. Thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate you. It's just amazing that so many of you is watching my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you really soon.